The Whispering Shadows. It started with a hum, low, rhythmic, and guttural. Madison thought it was the wind howling through the dense forest behind her family's secluded cabin. But as the sun dipped below the horizon and the shadows crept closer, she realized it wasn't the wind. The sound was alive, slithering around her, penetrating her ears with whispers of her name. She clutched her flashlight, its weak beam barely cutting through the darkened woods. Just the wind, she muttered to herself, trying to still the rising panic. But deep down she knew better. The hum turned into a chorus of whispers, each voice layered upon the other, growing louder and more desperate. Madison, her breath hitched. The voice was no longer outside, it was inside her head. She turned and sprinted back toward the cabin, her flashlight flickering as though the darkness itself was swallowing its light. The whispers followed. When she burst through the cabin door, she slammed it shut and bolted it. Her parents weren't home, and her younger brother Liam was already in bed, his soft snores the only normal sound in the house. Madison's trembling hands reached for the landline phone, but the line was dead. A sudden thud shook the cabin. She froze, her eyes darting to the window. The forest beyond was unnaturally still, the trees swaying to an unseen rhythm. Then she saw them. Eyes, dozens of glowing red eyes staring back at her from the darkness. A shadowy figure pressed against the glass, its form indistinct but menacing. Its whisper pierced her mind. "Let us in, Madison." She backed away, clutching a kitchen knife she found on the counter. The lights flickered, then went out completely. The cabin was plunged into darkness, save for the faint red glow from the eyes outside. "Liam!" she screamed, running toward his room. She threw open the door, but the bed was empty. The window was open, the curtains fluttering in the cold night air. Something moved behind her. Madison spun around, knife in hand, but the blade was wrenched from her grasp by an unseen force. The whispers swelled, deafening now. A clawed hand emerged from the shadows, gripping her wrist. The creature leaned closer, its eyes burning like embers, its mouth splitting into an unnatural grin. "You're too late." The cabin walls began to twist and contort, black veins crawling across the wooden surfaces as the whispers erupted into an unholy chant. Madison's screams echoed into the night, then silence. Follow for part 2.